about something you're dealing with for yourself, and you know that you need to deal with it, then I wouldn't share it with anybody, because we're so busy giving our attention out that our words begin to become things, because they essentially are based on thoughts. Words are nothing more than the outer expressions of thoughts, and if your thoughts are centered around a specific thing, then you're giving life to something.
Okay, I'll interject. Okay, because that's understood too. Okay, let me put it, straightforward. At the beginning of your awakening, you're just raw. You're just waking up. Someone having a vision when you just wake up. Speaking of myself, okay, and so right at the beginning, share my vision of waking up with people, not knowing that there's certain things you don't share with people. Okay, so that's what I want to get around to, as in asking you, is that a type of thing that I need to gather, as in what I took as a clip from one of your original videos. That's what I gathered, as in what you were saying, is gather yourself back, your whole self.
Yeah, it's just plugging the leaks. Your tendency to want to share things that are not complete yet, and you're giving over half a baby. It's like you're taking the baby out before it's born and trying to give the people an idea of what you got, and then they take your baby, nurture it, and it becomes theirs. You see, you got to, sometimes it depends on, unless you know who it is that you're sharing it with and they have a vested interest in seeing the same vision come to light,
right,
then that's another thing altogether. But of course, there's a singular vision and there's a collective vision. It depends on what it is you want to participate in.
Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, yeah, that clears it up. Okay, yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. All right, now, blue pill, red pill, easy out.
Give thanks, brother. Peace.
Yeah.
Okay, Doc, we're going to do one more.
Okay.
Okay, Rep. Caller from the 318-801. Peace.
Peace. Can you hear me?
Indeed.
Peace. Can you hear me? Okay, let me get this off the speaker. Indeed. How you doing tonight?
All is well in yourself, bro.
Oh, all is well. All is well. Peace to everyone. I'm the one, actually, if you were still looking in the chat room, I'm the one that's actually posting all that info about Foxconn.
Oh, brother, Mind Alchemist, peace.
Yes, peace. And because I work on computers for a living, and I've been seeing this name for years, and they're into a lot of components. I mean, they are the name behind a whole lot of people. I've been saying for years that there are only like 4 real laptop manufacturers in the world, period. There are a lot of people that, and I was just, and it was just interesting that Rashid went into that. He kind of segued into that earlier, and I just wanted to make that point earlier. And it was just real crazy because I've been seeing this thing, man, and it's only like it's really only a few real manufacturers in the world, period. Like Samsung, they do their own thing. Acer does their own thing. HP, or what have you. But that's real interesting monopoly type setup really going on that a lot of people don't realize is going on. And I think it really needs to be looked at. I might even look into it because I have a lot of knowledge into a lot of the components that go into this stuff and a lot of the, just the IT field, period. And
we need you to holler at us outside of this call so we can actually get some things moving in terms of that.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. I've been lurking around listening for quite a while, as a matter of fact. But it's about time. It's about time, and I'm down south also. So and I'm actually one of those people that are using the social networks to really stay in touch, because otherwise I call this the conscious desert down here. I'm in Louisiana, and it's funny that I say that, being that I'm in Monroe, Louisiana. So you already know what that means. So
you're next to
kind of crazy. Right, exactly. But at the same time, the more people I come around and talk to, the more interesting the story becomes. Like, I have a homegirl that actually she grew up around the Empress. Like, she used to be with. She was just sitting over here the other day telling me how she was with her all at Sam's warehouse and everything. Straight demonstrating, not paying taxes or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was like around her like 9, 10 years old. She's 27. And so and her last name is Morris. By the way. Yeah. And she actually she's like kin by marriage, as a matter of fact, to the Empress. It's like really crazy down here. It's like there are a lot of people that are they really don't understand, don't even know where they are, first of all. And
wasn't she the mayor of Monroe?
The mayor of Richwood. Richwood is, if you will, look at it as like a suburb of Monroe.
Okay.
It's like the south side, of the extreme south side of Monroe. And actually, I mean, she was the first mayor. She was the founder.
Right.
And that was really her thing. But
now,
everything that's said about her is true for the most part.
Indeed, I want to say shout out to brother Umar Shabazz Bey, who was just in New York last week, and we actually did a lecture with him in Harlem, and his lecture was titled Pyramids of America, and of course he did a thorough segment on the land that they have in Louisiana, of which family, again, there's land available in Louisiana, hundreds of acres, you know what I'm saying, and the family is looking for able bodies and able hands to get down there and put in some work.
Really, and I've come full circle with this knowledge stuff. I've been as far as quote unquote conscious and becoming privy of who I really am and what have you from the beginning on up. I've always been curious, but as far as knowing that I'm a Moor and on from there, it was say about 4.5 years ago. And like that first year and a half, I just went totally in. I work for myself, so I mean, every moment of free time, every moment, I was in front of the computer watching a lecture. Whether it was about sitting back in my holy sacrament or trying to put somebody on or what have you, it was so interesting to me that I just went totally, I just dove completely in the ocean. I wanted to hear some of everything. Like, first things I went on was like Nation of Islam. I watched this stuff for like 4 or 5 months straight. And then, how they have like other videos on the side. I started picking up, I came across Taj. Damn, I was on Taj for about 6 months straight. And Queen Valahara, I don't know how to pronounce her name, excuse me if I mispronounced it. But, on her for, and then bam, Dr. York, bam, oh my God, what is this? And on and on and on and on. And then bam, one day, no pledge. And it just went like that. And YouTube brought a lot of light to my area, you know what I'm saying, as far as me and my circumference and my cipher, if you will. So, it is word up to y'all. It's much honors to everybody, Cheyenne, everybody, because I deal with Murray Kush also,
Indeed.
Yes, this is the Cato, territory as far as how we deal with it. So, it's what it is. Honest to everyone, honest to Phil, excuse me, I'm listening.
No, please continue.
Oh, no, that's all I was going to say. Just honest to everybody, I was going to just fall back and listen.
Yeah, I did want to, when you get a chance.
And I also will, as a matter of fact, you said P. Morpheus at Gmail?
Yeah, PMOORPHEUS at Gmail.
Oh, yeah.
All right? So we could create us some apps, you know what I'm saying, bring Redfield to the app
store. You know, as a matter of fact, I had been thinking about that lately, you know, and I hadn't programmed in years, to be honest with you, years and years, but at the same time, it's kind of like a bicycle, and especially with the new languages, all you have to do is learn the new lingo, and it's like riding a bicycle. So I've been actually really been thinking about doing that, but I don't have the idea. You know, I just know how to do what I do, but I know that there's things that need to be done. So yeah, I'm willing to talk.
Let's talk. Yeah, and do the damn thing. All right.
Exactly. Peace.
Thank you, bro.
Oh, welcome, as always.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
Okay. All right. Here we are at the 12:27 minute. Reverend Dr. Phil Valentine, you always said that it was your wish that, you know, things will come full circle and materialize such as this. You know what I'm saying? You always spoke about wanting the message that you were projecting out into the universe to actually, you know, resonate off the walls and start finding the youth where they're at. Mm-hmm. And due to these social networks, due to the work that has been put forth by many vendors and word of mouth and just the energy that's been released into this universe, you know, I hope that we've been able to show you tonight, as I'm sure that you already know, that, you know, the great efforts that you put forth are not in vain.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm very impressed, very pleased with the response, with the level of integrity and the insight and the knowledge that a lot of the young people, especially the passion and the excitement, the kind of childlike excitement at learning something that makes them feel good about what they're learning. That's something, you know, I envy that feeling that everybody who is now working in that direction feels, because I remember when I was by myself doing the same thing. I was the world that would open up. My head would go into other places. I would begin to become just completely removed from the reality that I was in, and it became something of a kind of an addiction. The feeling of worlds opening up. Then, of course, I lost the edge, and it became more of a duty now, something that I had to do. And then from that point on, I stopped reading after the many books that I had read. So I know that opening up now, the new venue for opening up the mind is through the digital. And I'm watching more people get into looking for more books, looking for more ways to enhance what it is that the education system or the education system has refused to allow them to flourish and nourish themselves on. I am very happy to see that the work, like I was saying to a lot of the younger brothers, that the work that Bobby, Delbert, Jewel, and myself are doing is not in vain, because the young people are picking it up. They're actually now in the universal school, the school of life, the cosmic school that has no walls, the school where the teacher is within. All of that is really happening. It's really something that you can actually tangibly participate in now. And that does my heart good. You know, I'm here